Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Epic Updates.
Jonas and Ashley with you for yet another epic update.
Another
Beautiful
Epic Updates.
Tempe Town Lake in the background. So today, what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about
Getting your home ready for the summer, and it's something that we've talked about before with like our second home clients and those that are coming here from the Midwest.
Yep.
Typically we have to winterize our homes, but here we actually have to do quite
Summarize.
the opposite. Yeah, we have to summarize our houses. So Jonas and I were talking about different ways that we could do that for our properties. We wanted to record a quick video and get those things out to you.
Yep, absolutely. What set this in motion is obviously doing exactly what we're telling you guys to do. So, the biggest thing here, particularly when it comes to home purchase and sales, is what would come up a lot is deferred maintenance.
Yeah.
So, people just don't take care of their stuff, yet they expect it to run, 100,000 miles, and that's just not going to be the case. So the big one that always comes up on home inspection reports is, ACs, hot water tanks, stuff like that. I am anal about doing AC servicing twice a year. So I always use the analogy, if you are never going to change the oil on your car, if you're never going to give it a tune-up, if you weren't going to flush the transmission oil, fluid, how do you expect the car to run 300,000 miles? There's no difference with your AC in your house and that sort of thing. So if you do absolutely nothing else to your home, get your AC heating serviced regularly, that way you're going to get the longevity. The general rule of thumb here is AC should last about 15 years. So we have home inspections and it's kind of coming up on that. Usually the inspector's calling out like, hey, this is kind of at the end of its lifeline. We've seen ACs go out sooner. I've seen ACs go 30 years. So, but that wasn't just on a whim. So big one is that, servicing the AC, they're going to check all the charge over the Freon, they're going to test the coils, they're going to test everything. Another big one is hot water tanks, something people don't think about, and those need to be drained. How often?
I
You don't know.
I wish I knew. Tell me.
They need to be drained yearly. So, but yeah, simple enough. Handyman can do it. Anyone can do it. Basically, hook up a hose. You're going to pull the line. You're going to open up the valve at the bottom. Turn obviously the gas or electric off while you're doing this. But as what happens, the water here is so hard, so the sediment basically falls to the bottom of the tank. And where we see the corrosion is at the bottom of these tanks. So you actually see kind of a rust band start to form. And basically, it's like cancer on the inside of your hot water tank. So that's not necessarily you have to do during summer, but it's just kind of something you want to do to kind of get in the routine.
Like the maintenance, you have to maintain these things in order for you to get the longevity out that they're really intended for.
Absolutely. So that's an easy one, in my opinion. That's an easy one. Roofs. I get on my roof. When I'm doing this, everything's pretty much the same time because I know myself too well. I'll forget. So if I'm like, I'm gonna do my roof in April, I'm gonna do this in May, June. Just get all done in one run. So jump up on your roof if you're comfortable doing so. Walk it, check your roof tiles. We are coming up on monsoon season here in a couple months. So what happens with those winds is the tiles crack, the vibration from the wind, the tiles crack, the mortar caps crack, separate. Sometimes the tiles actually slide out. And most people do not know this, but the roof tiles are not what protects your home. It's the underlayment. It's underlayment. So we always use the analogy, it's like a turtle shell protecting the turtle.
Yep.
The turtle's skin is what keeps it, dry. The shell's just a protection. Same thing with your roof. So if you have tiles that have slid or cracked and the underlayment's exposed, that sun is just annihilating the underlayment and you're going to have premature failure. We're going to have a home inspection on your house when we go to sell it. We're going to have problems. We're going to have repair requests. They may ask to replace the roof even though you don't need to just because they're finding some defective spots. This is super, super simple, inexpensive stuff. So there's no excuses why you guys shouldn't do this. So quick fix stuff. We've got some awesome vendors on our vendor sheet.
Yeah, if you don't have a copy of the vendor sheet, reach out to me or Jonas. We can definitely shoot it over. I know not everyone feels really comfortable hopping up on the roof, so if you want to hire someone to do that for you, we've got someone.
Yeah, we've got handyman that can have most of the stuff. AC is a little bit more technical. We've got great AC vendors and that sort of thing. They're very cost effective. They're very honest. In order to be on our list, you have to be effective, communicate well, reasonable, and do a great job. So all the vendors on those lists are vetted, people that we know, like, and trust that we use. So they're, we open them up to our clients to do as well.
And when we talk about AC units and the other big ticket items, a lot of people that don't live here don't realize that your AC is running. I mean, I would be embarrassed to tell you that my AC runs probably 8 months out of a year just because I'm pretty particular on how cool my house is kept. But it's not something that you just kick on for June, July, and August and hope for the best the rest of the year. Those things are working overtime multiple months out of a year. So in order for you not to have to take on, a $10,000-$20,000 investment by prematurely replacing them, it is really just some simple fixes to be proactive. Same with the roof and the hot water heater. So if you don't want to tackle those things on your own, that's fine. I wouldn't either. So I'd be happy to provide you with a vendor list.
Gotcha.
And if you have questions on what to do in order to just keep your house tip top, or even, summarize it, reach out to us. We're more than happy to give you some additional tips and
I love it.
tricks.
I love it. We're here to help. So please reach out. Let us know how we can assist.